field competing for the 800-meter gold. They all set. And the two men in yellow at either end. Satyadev lane 2 and Saifuddin T in lane 7. And they have the three men in blue, I would say. Devaya TH, Akhil K and Mariappan M in 3 of 6. 3, 5 and 6. Promised to be another interesting one. They're gearing up at the mark. Even as the women's long jump event in heptathlon continues. That's supposed to be a very, very close affair. Tanu leading at this point of time, followed by Pooja and Maria Thomas. Akshata, the 2020 bronze medalist. She's number 4 and we're waiting for the starter. And of course, yesterday there were a few technical difficulties. It was raining very, very heavily. No more rain now. Far more pleasing weather. And I believe they're rearranging the starting blocks because we could see 6 ahead of 5 at that point of time. Just a case of mathematics. Quick spot there by Milind Wagle, who seems as bright and cheery early in the morning. Charu.
Well, a man for all seasons, Mr. Wagle. So the runners were pulled back as we also take you through to the lineup for the women's hammer throw. They're being introduced to the crowd. I think we're all set for our 800 meters run. Here we go, 2 laps, and they're off. The gun did not malfunction. A very, very good start from lane 6. Mariappan quickly ahead, but things can change as they hit the center a short while. All 4 abreast. Now, who's going to take the lead when it comes to running down to the center, to the inside lane?
It seems that Mariappan, Akhil and Saifuddin actually running in the same bunch. And of course, the two men in yellow, one ahead of the pack, one trailing, sees how he does kick in. Of course, this looks to be a very, very steady start. The bunch of 5 runners basically packed together. Satyadev now trying to establish his lead, a very, very slender one. And remains to be seen how he sets the pace. Satyadev firm strides right ahead, of course, of the list, followed by Devaya. And looks as if the lane numbering seems to be indicating the way they run as of now. Of course, Saifuddin trailing from line 7 at the end of the pack, but it could be a close one between Satyadev, Devaya, and of course, Akhil.
Satyadev continues to lead. We've got Devaya right behind him. And Akhil, 464, currently in 3rd, making a move on the back straight. But held off by Devaya for the moment. We also have another man sprinting, so this is going to be really close. Satyadev still holding on to the front. Final bend, 364. Devaya making a big move from the outside. That's a lot of energy expended. You can see the effort in these two. It looks like a 2-horse race now. And Satyadev doing enough. Running on the outside, that's a little strange. Normally they like to keep the inside, but he will hold off Devaya for gold here in the 800. Devaya silver.
And a terrific finish there by Satyadev. Devaya making sure he pushed her very, very hard right at the end, but it certainly just wasn't enough as Satyadev, bib number 280 from Maharshi Dayanand University, holding off the late burst out there. And of course, Devaya clinching the gold for Mangalore University. I beg your pardon, this is Maharshi Dayanand University. That's Satyadev on your screens.
Well, don't know about the university at this point of time, but 280 is listed as Satyadev. Well, here's a look at the final straight. Big effort from Devaya of Mangalore University. Wasn't to be. Satyadev doing well enough to hold him off. And at the back, Akhil K.A. from the University of Calicut in 3rd. A distant 3rd, that is. Fine run from Satyadev, if that is him. He's wearing a different singlet. But Devaya from Mangalore University taking silver. Men's 800 meter through. He's all smiles. He knows he's done a wonderful job.
this race with the time. Not the sort of time he would be certainly happy, and not the sort of time one would expect at this level of the games. But Satyadev clipping the wire to second place, holding firm and running a very, very steady and comfortable race. Satyadev won the wire, finishing with the silver, and of course Akhil K from the University of Calicut picking up the bronze.
So yes, Satyadev from the Maharshi Dayanda University getting the better of Devaya of Mangalore University. And towards the end, Satyadev made very sure that the gold was on his pocket. A very happy picture there, as always. The gold looking so sweet to the winner and a little bitter to the runner-up, as one says. The same old saying at Wimbledon, the trophy looks sweet to the winner and bitter to the runner-up.
Absolutely, a lot of effort put in over a fair period of time for these athletes to reach where they are. And of course, Satyadev holding his medal very, very proudly from Maharshi Dayanand University with a time of 1:50.